G'day, back down at Thumpstar again. Today's parts information videos on rear shocks. So we're just going to explain some measurements and show you what shock fits what kind of bike. So first of all, we're going to talk about your two types of swing arms. So if we look on this board here, we'll see this Thumpstar TSK 110, and as you can see, it has a triangle swing arm. So the swing arm shaped like a triangle. So these types of swing arms, they'll use their normally like a 250 pound spring, so it's a lot less compared to a mono swing arm. So if you look down here at this 125 Thumpstar, this is a mono swing arm, so this will use a beefier sort of 1,000 pound spring or somewhere close to that. So yeah, first up we're going to come down and show you this shock for the triangle type swing arm. This is a D&M MKAR rear shock, which is quite common. It can be used on a Honda Series 50. The only thing you need to note is sometimes I've heard is that the spring can be a little fat and can sometimes hit the subframe, so just be aware of that. So we'll give you the measurement here, which is 60 millimeters diameter, and then the length of this shock from the eye to eye, so which is from the very center, see the center point here to the center point on the other side, which is 250 millimeters eye to eye. And as you can see on the shock there, it's got it's a 250 pound spring, which is what you want for a triangle swing arm. So next up we're going to show you, this is a 1,000 pound spring, if you see there, and this shock's for a mono swing arm. And we'll give you the eye to eye length here. This one is 285 millimeters eye to eye. So they normally vary for between sort of 280 up to sort of 310. I mean, if you put a 280 in a bike that had a 310, it's going to lower it a wee bit in the back, and vice versa. It's not a whole heap noticeable, but it does make a small difference. So we'll show you the next thing. The diameter of the shock is 69 millimeters. And then one thing to note, with all these shocks are the same, is the bolt top and bottom is a 10 mil. So all the bolts that go through the top and bottom of the shock, it's a 10 mil bolt right throughout. So which does make it nice and easy. And also they're normally about 20 mil. See there, the width of the top and bottom shock mount is 20 mil, which makes it nice and easy if you want to swap shocks between bikes. So the next one we're going to show you is a D&M. This one's an MSX, but there's also other model numbers that are quite similar. It's just a D&M, adjustable D&M. And as you can see, it also has the compression on the top and the rebound down the bottom. So obviously the more you click this round, the harder it's going to compress. And then as for the bottom, the more you click it around either way, so the faster it's going to rebound, or if you click it the other way, the slower it's going to rebound. So you can just play around with that and get it to set up for your type of riding style. These shocks can be quite expensive, normally around sort of $200–300, where you can pick up one of these ones here sort of for around $150. And this one is also adjustable down the bottom, so it has adjustable rebound as well. Next up we're just going to show you sort of the run-of-the-mill cheaper sort of shocks. This one has a reservoir, but you can normally pick up one of these ones sort of for around $80, just depending on where you look. And this one is from eye to eye is a 295. So yeah, and then basically the thickness of the spring is just the same as the other mono ones. First of all, we're going to show you the linkage rear shock. This is for a mono swing arm, but with a linkage on the bottom. And as you can see, the bottom of the shock's a bit different. So the width of this linkage, the total width is 4 centimeters, and then the inside here is 21 millimeters, but same size bolt again, 10 mil bolt. This shock actually has quite a bit of adjustment. As you can see down the bottom, it has your rebound adjustment, and then at the top here it has two compression adjustments, low and high speed. So yeah, yet again, just play around with them and get them to suit the different types of riding. Last of all, I'm just going to show you like all the shocks here. So if you have a look, they've all got a thread. So what you can do is you can get a C-spanner, you loosen off the top one, and then the more you wind this down, the harder your spring actually will be. So this is another way you can basically adjust your spring for your different sort of, you know, weights and yeah, ride heights and that. Even on this cheaper shock even has you can do adjustable, so it doesn't have any other adjustments on it, but you can do the adjustable preload there. And yeah, that's about it on rear shocks. Hope that helped you guys out.